Which famous structure was once the tallest building on Earth? Correct answer is Eiffel Tower. Which common object was invented more than 2,000 years before the wheelbarrow? Correct answer is scissors. Which famous landmark grows a few inches taller every summer because of heat? Correct answer is Eiffel Tower. Which country has the world's oldest known living tree? Correct answer is United States. Which common spice was once worth more than gold by weight? Correct answer is pepper. Which famous scientist never won a Nobel Prize? Correct answer is Isaac Newton. Which common drink was originally sold as medicine? Correct answer is Coca-Cola. Break time equals 2. 2s/ which element is named after the Greek word meaning green? Correct answer is chlorine. Which everyday material becomes stronger when frozen? Correct answer is steel. Which country has the highest number of tornadoes each year? Correct answer is United States. Which country has the world's highest bridge? Correct answer is China. Which famous scientist invented the first practical refrigerator? Correct answer is Michael Faraday. Which country has more sheep than people by the largest margin? Correct answer is Mongolia. Which is the oldest known board game still played today? Correct answer is Go. Which natural material is stronger than steel by weight? Correct answer is spider silk. Which body part heals the fastest after an injury? Correct answer is tongue. Which invention made wristwatches popular? Correct answer is World War I. Which famous tower was built for a World's Fair? Correct answer is Eiffel Tower. Which everyday object was invented over 5,000 years before paper? Correct answer is soap. Which body part contains the smallest muscle? Correct answer is ear. Which language has the largest alphabet? Correct answer is Khmer. Which animal can survive in the vacuum of outer space without protective equipment? Correct answer is tardigrade. Which planet rains diamonds due to extreme pressure in its atmosphere? Correct answer is both Saturn and Jupiter. Which animal has the largest eyes of any land mammal? Correct answer is horse. Which is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? Correct answer is Sicily. Which animal has the largest teeth of any living animal? Correct answer is sperm whale. Which planet has the shortest year in the solar system? Correct answer is Mercury. Which bird has the fastest diving speed ever recorded? Correct answer is peregrine falcon. Which country has the highest average life expectancy? Correct answer is Monaco. Which is the deepest point in any ocean? Correct answer is Mariana Trench. Which everyday item was originally invented as a military technology? Correct answer is all of the above. Which famous invention was accidentally discovered while searching for a treatment for angina? Correct answer is Viagra. Which everyday food can last thousands of years without spoiling? Correct answer is honey. Which famous structure was the tallest man-made structure in the world for nearly 4,000 years? Correct answer is Great Pyramid of Giza. Which planet has the tallest known cliff in the solar system? Correct answer is Mercury. Which language has no native word for yes or no? Correct answer is Irish. Which material can be stretched to more than 100,000 times its original thickness into a single wire? Correct answer is gold. Which invention existed before sliced bread? Correct answer is traffic light. Which body part continues growing throughout most of your life? Correct answer is ears. Which natural phenomenon can create glass instantly? Correct answer is lightning. Which famous invention was originally created to solve a seasickness problem? Correct answer is paper straw. Which common object contains the strongest permanent magnets? Correct answer is hard disk drive. Which invention was inspired by the hooks on burdock burrs? Correct answer is Velcro. Which famous painting was stolen from a museum in 1911? Correct answer is Mona Lisa. Which body organ can survive the longest without oxygen after death? Correct answer is skin. Which metal floats on water? Correct answer is lithium. Which natural substance is lighter than cork? Correct answer is pumice. Which common household item was invented by mistake while trying to make plastic wallpaper? Correct answer is bubble wrap. Which famous inventor held over 1,000 US patents? Correct answer is Thomas Edison. Which invention came first? Correct answer is steam engine. Which human organ contains no pain receptors? Correct answer is brain. Which famous scientist was awarded 2 Nobel Prizes? Correct answer is Marie Curie. Which common spice comes from the bark of a tree? Correct answer is cinnamon. Which part of the eye controls how much light enters? Correct answer is iris. Which invention was first used in space before becoming common on Earth? Correct answer is memory foam. Which famous document begins with the words "We the People"? Correct answer is U.S. Constitution. Which common fruit releases ethylene gas that speeds up ripening? Correct answer is banana. Which invention is considered the world's first programmable machine? Correct answer is Jacquard loom. Which everyday material can absorb more than 20 times its own weight in water? Correct answer is cellulose sponge. Which human organ contains about 100 billion nerve cells? Correct answer is brain. Which common spice comes from the dried flower buds of a tree? Correct answer is clove. Which famous structure took about 20 years to complete? Correct answer is Sydney Opera House. Which famous invention was first demonstrated publicly in 1876? Correct answer is telephone. Which body organ filters about 50 gallons, 190 liters, of blood every day? Correct answer is kidneys.